Let's be real. There's one question in men's health that never seems to disappear. Does size actually matter? You'll hear it in late-night jokes, locker room chatter, even slipped into family conversations as an awkward punchline. And on social media, the exaggerations and comparisons are endless. But beneath all the noise, countless men quietly ask themselves, am I normal? Do I measure up? What do women really want? The truth may surprise you. It's both more reassuring and more unexpected than most men realize. Stay with me, because today we're cutting through the myths and looking at what the science really says. The myth goes like this: bigger always means better. Movies, jokes, and even casual conversations between friends tend to reinforce that belief. But research paints a very different picture. Across numerous studies, when women are asked privately, without pressure or outside influence, the overwhelming majority show a preference for average size. Not the exaggerated numbers, not the over-the-top versions shown in media, but average. Why? Because intimacy is about comfort, connection, and shared pleasure, not chasing extremes. And here's the encouraging truth: most men already fall well within that range. For those just meeting me, I'm Dr. Rachel Morgan, a board-certified urologist with more than 15 years of experience guiding men over 50 to rebuild confidence, strengthen intimacy, and protect their overall well-being. I've spoken with hundreds of men who've carried the same quiet worry: Doctor, what if I'm not enough? I've seen how damaging that fear can be, not only in the bedroom, but also in relationships, self-worth, and even professional life. That's why in this video, I'll break down the real science and then outline the 5 most common mistakes men make around this issue, and how to replace insecurity with lasting confidence. Mistake number 1, trusting media myths. Biologically, the average erection measures about 5 to 6 inches in length and roughly 4.5 to 5 inches in girth. That's what the science shows, and even sales data from adult products confirms women choose sizes in that same range. Yet men who compare themselves to movies or exaggerated stories often end up anxious, even though they're already within the ideal. The practical fix? Stop measuring yourself against unrealistic media. What women choose privately reflects reality, not fantasy. Mistake number 2, overlooking comfort and fit. The female body is designed for comfort, not extremes. Excessive length or girth can cause discomfort instead of pleasure. On an emotional level, most women value trust, closeness, and feeling safe far more than raw size. And practically, the things that matter most are pacing, communication, and choosing positions that support comfort, not an extra fraction of an inch. Mistake number 3, thinking all women want the same thing. The truth is, preferences vary slightly. Some women who regularly report vaginal orgasms may lean toward a bit above average length, around 6.5 inches, but that's still nowhere near the extremes promoted online. What's universal is that women value confidence, intimacy, and communication. Practically, the shift is simple. Instead of worrying, am I enough? Ask your partner, what makes you feel good and connected? That single change can transform intimacy. Mistake number 4, neglecting overall health. Strong erections rely much more on blood flow, hormones, and healthy habits than on measurements. Poor sleep, dehydration, smoking, or lack of exercise weaken confidence and performance. A man who invests in his energy, strength, and presence will feel attractive no matter what the ruler says. Practical takeaway: hydrate, move daily, manage stress, and sleep well. Women consistently value vitality and energy over physical extremes. Mistake number 5, letting insecurity take control. Anxiety fires up stress hormones like cortisol, which lowers testosterone and reduces blood flow. That combination directly undermines firmness and pleasure. On top of that, women sense when a man is anxious about performance, and it breaks the connection. The practical fix? Replace comparison with confidence. Remind yourself you're enough, and focus on being present, patient, and attentive. So, what can you start doing right now? First, step out of the comparison trap. Unfollow accounts and content that feed insecurity and protect your mindset. Second, remember the science. The average is 5 to 6 inches in length and about 4.5 to 5 in girth. Most men are already within that range. Third, shift your attention to what actually matters. Communication, trust, and foreplay consistently outrank size when women are asked about satisfaction. Fourth, take care of your health. Good circulation, restful sleep, hydration, and balanced hormones will do more for performance than an extra inch ever could. And finally, build confidence rituals. Before intimacy, pause, breathe, look at your partner, and remind yourself, I am enough. I understand, this subject carries a lot of emotion. Some of you have been carrying doubt since your teens. Maybe a harsh comment stuck with you, or perhaps every new relationship stirred the same quiet fear. But here's the reality. Science is on your side. You are within normal range. You are enough. And you can fully satisfy your partner, not because of inches, but because of how you connect, how you listen, and how you show up. Confidence isn't built by chasing extremes. It comes from knowing the truth, caring for your health, and being present with respect. Growing older doesn't mean losing vitality. For many men, their 50s and 60s actually become their most confident years because they stop comparing and start embracing connection. So lift your head high. You don't need to live up to myths. You only need to live up to yourself. And that is more than enough. If this message gave you some peace of mind, go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and share it with a friend who could use the reminder. I'm Dr. Rachel Morgan, here to remind you that your value has nothing to do with inches. It's defined by your confidence, your health, and the care you bring into every relationship. Stay strong, stay assured, and never forget, you are enough.